Investigators are continuing to pick up the pieces after a skydiving plane carrying 5 people crashes at East Georgia Regional Airport in Swainsboro. 4 of those passengers died after the plane caught fire, including a U.S. Army Golden Knight parachuter. We're learning the sole survivor of the crash is fighting for his life at Augusta University Medical Center, which is where we find Sierra Cumming. Sierra, we know investigators weren't able to reach a lot of the victims' families. Where does that stand now?
Celia, just like you mentioned, that one lone survivor, he's here. He's in critical condition, so certainly our thoughts and prayers are with him and his family. As for the rest of the families, the coroner said he's having a hard time getting in touch with the next of kin. In fact, he says 2 of those victims who died in the plane crash, their bodies were so badly burned that he's having trouble identifying them. A small, single paper in the sheriff's hand.
It's a sad day, I'll tell you.
But the heavy weight that comes with it, almost immeasurable.
It's sad that it happened so close to emergency services, but still wound up such a terrible tragedy because there was so much of it that was absolutely hopeless.
5 people were on board, ready to skydive with the jumping place. Instead, their plane took a dive and went up in flames just minutes after takeoff. The fire chief says within 1 to 2 minutes, the blaze swallowed 4 passengers.
I wouldn't think they would have much more than that. I mean, it's just that fire, that hot, that nature, that type fuel burns rapidly.
On board the jumping place plane was longtime U.S. Army Golden Knight jumper, a 31-year-old from Belarus. The U.S. Army says he was off duty at the time.
The worst crash as far as fatalities are concerned with aircraft in my 34 years as sheriff of Emanuel County.
The scene today is marked by a wreath, and NTSB investigators are moving Cessna 182A and mapping out the wreckage. A wreck no one expected because moments before it, the officials heard the class over the scanner.
Everything seemed to be going normal. They were coaching the students as to how to do it.
When things took a plunge, fire crews were on scene within minutes, but only able to pull 2 people out. Now, just one left, fighting for his life.
Sierra, as you mentioned, NTSB was out there this afternoon hauling away what was left of the plane. Have we heard anything from the skydiving company that was running the trip about this crash?
Celia, we reached out to the jumping place and they say they're not ready to give an official statement yet because they're working with the families to make sure everyone has the same information first. They're hoping to give us some information tomorrow. As for the NTSB preliminary investigation, that report won't be available for at least another week, so we'll certainly keep you updated on that.
All right, we'll keep a lookout for that. Thanks for that, Sierra. A scorched